Let's go.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Super GamesCast 64. And my name is Trey Mitchell. And
Hey,
to
Trey.
my immediate front, we have Austin Guttery.
Hey, how are you doing tonight?
I am doing well.
It's good, Trey.
I am a Rubit,
Oh, like a computer man.
like a computer man. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 5. Put your motherboard in my hard drive.
Would it be the other way around?
And my mother circuits say 5, 5, 5.
You're losing it. You're starting to look more human every second.
Oh, no.
That was a really good robot impression, though. By
Thank
the
you.
way, just by the way,
Thank you.
I was convinced. I was fooled.
No, you
had
weren't.
me going.
You weren't. You saw through the mask with the Batman.
Yeah, I did.
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
You good?
Well, I'm okay. I cracked my phone for the first time ever.
Oh no.
First time ever accidentally.
Oh no.
I did it on purpose, sort of, one time.
To be a millennial, be cool.
No, I had a really sturdy iPhone, and I dropped it all the time, and it never broke.
Yeah.
And I was showing my friends how it never broke, and I was tossing it around in the backyard, and then I got cocky, and I threw it at like the edge of the table, and it like smashed and stuff, and then I went years and never broke one, and then now I dropped this one the other day, and it just hit like one little pebble on the ground, and it just gone.
That sucks.
Whole phone turned to dust. Cyber dust.
Oh, like Mark Cuban's company.
Yeah.
You ever use Cyberdust?
I did one time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I did one time too.
Cool.
For like a week.
Did Mark reply to you?
No. Well, I asked him to come on the show and he didn't come on the show.
Butthole. Wait, which show? This show?
No, I'm kidding. I didn't talk to
Talk
him.
about NBA 2K17?
Yeah, bros. Don't you alright, well, I don't know. Do you find it annoying when people, they think you're into one thing only and that's all they talk to you about?
Are you breaking some news to me?
What do you mean?
And that's all we talk about is video games?
No, I'm saying like, okay, so someone, because you know, I like video games, but I like other things too, but like there's some people the only thing they'll talk to me about is video games.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I'm into other things as well.
Tell them to shove off,
We
you
could talk
hoser.
about other things, you hoser.
Yeah. Like, what else are you into?
Movies and
That's
shit.
basically just a video game. That's just a big cutscene.
Big cutscene.
What else are you into?
TV.
TV, that's just like shorter big
cutscenes.
cutscene.
That's about it.
You ever play tennis?
I played tennis when I was a kid a few times.
Were you pretty good?
No.
Okay.
I like to wrestle. I wrestled a little bit.
Like erotic wrestling or?
Know it. Getting down dirty
Oh.
with them
Sex
balls.
wrestling.
Sex wrestling.
I understand.
No, with the tights and the non-gay wrestling.
Were you good?
Uh,
You like the smackdown on somebody?
I don't remember if I was good or not, which is weird to say, but I don't.
Is this like real Greco-Roman
This
wrestling?
is real
or is this
Greco-Roman
like
wrestling.
John Cena wrestling.
This is real Greco-Roman. Gecko-Roman. Greco. Gecko. I did that for a little bit.
Cool.
I don't know. I like sports, but I get a little too sportsed out at work. You
Yeah,
know?
I understand.
Get a little too sportsed out.
I feel you.
I start just to get when you hear things for so long, you know, when you start to hear things over and over again, you get a little annoyed.
Right.
And that's sort of sometimes how I get. Like I can only take I can only take so much Brent Musburger talk. I can only take so much.
Yeah, but he's really important.
Is he?
Yeah, we need to devote 2 segments
Is he?
a day per show.
Is he really that great?
Yeah. Name any other broadcaster.
Really that great?
Yeah. Name any other broadcaster. See?
I can't.
You can't.
No, you're right.
Okay.
You have a point there.
Checkmate.
I really can't say
Bitch.
another broadcaster.
I know.
Can you?
I'd say Troy Aikman, but he was a quarterback.
He was a quarterback. So. See, he was great. He is great.
Yeah.
But I mean, just, you know, I can't think he was so great. He was so awesome. Okay.
Was he?
Was he?
I mean, was he?
How do you know? Do we really know?
You can't quantify it.
You really can't.
No.
I mean, he just said things.
I mean, I could throw a ball.
I could do a thing.
Well, we'll see about that.
All right.
So what have you been playing, Trey?
Nothing, man.
Yeah, me too.
I've been playing shit.
I've just been going through my little typical lull.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the 3rd of March.
I've been in like a 3-week kind of period where I was sick, and then I'm not sick, and now I'm like just been tired as hell, and so it's just been a weird thing. I'm trying to get my computer all up and running, and I'm getting just issues. And
what's happening?
Well, all right. So I and by the way, we're not really making fun of Brent Musburger. He's probably a good dude.
I'm sure he is.
I'm sure he's a good dude. If you want to call us out on that.
Except he was like cool with that guy beating up his girlfriend.
Yeah, he was. That was kind of shitty of him. So maybe he wasn't that cool.
Yeah.
Not cool, bro. Not cool. Anyway. So I got this computer built. My PC build, my rig. I like calling it my rig. My rig, bruh. And
what's that stand for?
Just your rig. I don't.
It's not like from Dead Space.
Dead Space. I don't know.
You never played Dead Space?
I have not. I know what it is, but I need a.
You got to play it. That's probably top 20 for me.
Well, the cool part, I own it on PS3, but the cool part now is I might on the Steams, I might try to buy some of these PS3 games.
There you go.
On the Steams.
Yeah, play Dead Space. Dead Space 2 is good also. I heard 3 wasn't as good.
3 was more actiony, right?
Yeah. I don't know, something.
That's kind of what happens to those games. They're really cool at first, and they get all actiony to sell.
Right.
They gotta sell them cops, you know. I shorten copies to cops. But what the issue is so I wanted to, on the GeForce experience, the GeForce, I have the GeForce 1070 graphics card.
I only have a 960.
The graphics card.
Yeah.
Graphics.
Oh, what number's your graphics card?
It's 1070 graphics card.
Oh, it gets me so hard.
There's so many graphics.
Oh, fuck that graphics card.
I want the graphics. No one's listening anymore after that.
You sound just like Tim K, by the way.
Yeah, I know. He's such a nerd.
Oh, graphics
card. Oh, it's the graphics. Oh, I love soccer and graphics, the hockey. Oh.
Hey, wife, come over here and help me put a graphics card in.
Hello, wife. I'm married. I have a wife.
Oh, I'm going to install my graphics card into your hard drive.
Yeah.
What? That's a really good Tim impression.
It's amazing Tim impression. We sound just like him.
Yeah, fuck you, Tim.
Fuck you,
That's
Tim.
what we're saying to you,
damn
Tim.
nerd.
He's not going to listen to this. We can say whatever we want.
I bet he doesn't listen.
Tim, you're a beautiful man.
Is he?
No. Because we can say whatever we want right now.
No, we can. Say whatever we want.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
I want to have your babies, Tim.
Yeah.
You're an Adonis. Adonis.
I'm going to start dressing up like his wife and, like, stay at his house and stuff. And
yeah.
Like, then he'll think that I'm her, and then I can have his babies.
You want Tim's babies?
Yeah, I want Tim's babies. Is that a problem, Trey?
They're going to be little Polish-looking sausage kids with frizzy hair.
Are you saying Tim looks like a sausage?
Like a Polish sausage.
Okay. You stand by that.
I stand by that.
Okay.
I love Tim. He's actually lost some weight. He's looking good. He is. He is looking good.
He's looking hot.
He's looking really hot.
I want to have his babies again.
I want to have his babies too. I'm sorry, Tim. I hope you never listen to this.
So your 1070.
My 1070 graphics card. It came with a GeForce Experience, which it's supposed to come with this thing called Shadow Play, which records your footage for you want to record your footage for
Let's
videos.
Plays.
Well, Let's Plays and just working videos I do. I want to get
material.
My footage. Yeah, tug material. So it turns out the new update of GeForce Experience does not have Shadow Play. They removed it and put something else.
Why?
I don't know. And I was trying to do a thing where I could get back Shadow Play, and I was just fucking with things, really, which I probably shouldn't have been fucking with. And it then I'm like, okay, this is too hard. I'm just gonna go try to set it back to where I can, because I think I deleted the update for Shadow Play. Or the NVIDIA. And so one update, I think that was the whole thing, and it didn't work. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go back, and I'm just going to say fuck it and just use it how it is. But it wouldn't go back. I was trying to figure it out. And I eventually had to do a system reset where I reset everything. And now my computer, it will run fine, but then it'll like hiccup and freeze up, and I try to reset, and it'll just be stuck on the reset. And
yeah, but it's okay because you only spent like $400 or $500 on this anyway, right?
No, buddy.
Oh no,
spent a lot of money.
What, like 1,000, 1,200, 1,800, 1999? I can't go any higher than that.
You might have to.
Oh no.
So yeah, it works. It runs well. I played I'll give you an example. Like today, I got The Witcher, which I'll tell you, the Steam sales are amazing.
How much did you get it for?
Like,
sorry,
30,
for how much did you get it?
$30.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
But it was with everything involved. It was with
iron and wine or whatever.
Yeah, blood and wine and all the other shit. And like, what's awesome as well, and I know I'm talking like I'm back in 2006 or whatever, but I bought Mass Effect 1 and 2 for $30 the other day, like a few days ago, and today it was on sale for $8. The collection,
Dude.
both of them. So all I had to do was get a refund on the $30 purchase, and I just bought the $8 purchase.
There you go.
So I mean, it's a good deal. I mean, it's smart. It's a good service. But so, like today, I go and start The Witcher, and well, that's not even a good example because I didn't have to. Well, yeah. So I'm playing it, and it just like pauses, like it's not loading. And so I try to do everything, and it's just not working. So I try to reset my computer, and it keeps on the reset. And then I just shut it down. I turned it back up, and it worked fine. And it's been doing, even with like, even I'll have just Windows up, and I'll open a program, and it'll just freeze.
What the fuck did you do, Trey?
I don't know.
You might just have to wipe the whole thing and start over.
Well, I did. I wiped the Windows. I restarted Windows. I reinstalled Windows, and
well, it sounds like a hardware problem then.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know shit. Call Tim Kranjewski and see if he can help you out.
I might actually text him right now and see.
Do it. Here, we'll stop the show
down. Should we
down.
just call him?
Yeah, get him on the line.
I don't know. He might be in bed with his waifu.
Well, that's his problem. Get him on the line.
Get him on the line? Well, let me...
Can you patch him in through the thing? Do we have that
we do.
technology? Did you do the research online like we did?
I could just call him, put the phone up.
Yeah, but then you can't hear me, and that's the most important part.
I can hear you fine.
Fine.
Because he would talk, and you can... Hold on. I just texted him, hey, are you up?
Timothy, put that phone away.
Timothy, come and have sex with me.
Put that back to bed and make a baby. My clock is ticking.
He said, sup, I'm going to go, can I call you? I have computer issues.
Just call him anyway. It'll be funny. Tell him he's on air.
We're doing the podcast. Okay. This is fun for the listener.
Yeah. Patch him in.
Patch him in, bruh. Patch him in. I mean, we could just pull him off on the phone there, but...
That's what I'm saying. Let's get him on the actual...
No, let's just do this. This is better. Because you can't even hear... You wouldn't be able to hear him anyway.
Trey, it's about the listener and about content. Content is king, and it's about production quality.
Content is king.
Content is king, and it sounds like you just want to jam your phone up to the microphone instead of doing a little extra work.
I do want to jam it up there.
And patching him in.
No, we don't have to patch him. We're doing a show right now. We're doing this for the P1s, not for me.
Obviously.
I'm just going to call him. Actually, no, I shouldn't.
Hey, pick a side. You calling him or not?
Pick a side. You're with us, you're against us.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit. Sure, all right, I'm going to call him right now. Okay.
Put him on speaks. There we go. Tim, it's Austin.
Hey,
What's
Tim.
up?
Hey, it's Trey and Austin right now. What's up?
Hey, Trey and Austin.
Hey, Tim.
How you doing?
You're on air right now.
Yeah, you're on air.
Sweet.
Can you hear him all right?
Yeah, I
Austin?
can hear him fine.
Okay. So my issue, Tim, is with my new PC. Okay. So long story short, well, I guess long story long is I tried to the GeForce Experience. I tried to screw around with that because it wouldn't let it. They removed Shadow Play, so I tried to make it so I could download an old version of it and then remove the update file, and so I wouldn't have to. It wouldn't tell me to update. It didn't.
Did it really remove Shadow Play?
Yeah, it did.
Huh.
Yeah, like the new version is removed. But anyway,
You're right.
yeah. So it didn't work, so I tried to revert it back, and pretty much I ended up having to reboot my system to get it to work again.
Right.
And now I'm getting like it will be like my computer will just like run really slow and then freeze, and then I have to restart it, and it will just be stuck on the restart, and I'll just have to manually shut it down.
So when you try restarting your computer, it gets stuck in the restart?
Yeah.
Have you tried booting it up in safe mode?
Yeah, I tried doing that and then doing the looking at like the drivers, but it didn't seem like any drivers were bad. And I recently reinstalled Windows.
Right. I mean, it's just, if it's getting stuck in restart mode, it sounds like that's probably a boot up issue.
Yeah.
Almost maybe like a RAM issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like if or it's a hard drive issue where like maybe you're trying to access a certain file and then the hard drive freaks out and then it will lock up. That's the only thing. I mean, it's really weird that it would just do it though while like browsing, and then all of a sudden your computer lock up.
Mm-hmm.
So without it being in front of me, I would probably say it's either a RAM, most likely a RAM issue. That's what it sounds.
It's great content, by the way, Trey.
This is amazing. Getting my computer fixed on air. I'm sure people are listening right now. If you're listening right now, tweet at me at Great Trey Vids. Or what have you been
Alabama,
playing?
Arkansas.
So you're on
well,
Windows
shut.
10. So in the search circle on the bottom left hand corner.
Yeah.
So click on that and just.
Well,
type
I'm not there. We're up at the station doing the podcast.
Oh, you're okay. Okay,
Yeah.
like just left over.
I'm
there.
sorry.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay, cool. So try doing this.
So
then.
I've been
When you
playing
get home, go
Pokemon
into
Sun
that
still.
search thing on Windows 10
I'm
and type in
almost done with the
system,
Elite
so you
Four.
can go see your system specs. You know,
Okay.
and see, like you'll see it says installed physical memory RAM.
Okay.
And make sure first off that it's reading 16. If it's not reading 16, then you might have a dead stick.
Okay.
Or
Didn't you just
it's not
buy all
plugged
this
in all
stuff?
the way, which is also common.
Do what?
It may not be plugged in all the way.
Okay.
There you go.
Like if it's only reading one stick, double check that both sticks are plugged in,
Okay.
pushed in all the way.
Okay.
If not, like I said, it sounds like it's a memory leak, but it could be anything. Could be
Okay.
multiple.
Well, I appreciate your help, Tim.
Yeah, no problem. See, this is what happens when console plebs get into.
Yeah. I feel really like, oh God, and just it's a little overwhelming. How are you doing though, man? How's life?
It's the joys of owning a PC is you get to, you fix your own shit.
Yeah. You got to deal with Microsoft customer service with Chad from
They're useless.
from India.
Microsoft customer service is pretty useless.
Now this segment brought to you by Microsoft customer service.
Yeah, Tim. Ooh, ugh.
Yeah, way to go.
I would never call them.
You excited for Horizon Zero Dawn, Tim?
Nope.
No. Have you been playing Resident Evil 7?
Nope.
Are you excited for the Switch? Just say no.
Huh.
Eh.
I'm decently excited. I'm not picking it up at launch. I'm gonna wait for like some Christmas bundles.
Yeah. Are you gonna pick up Zelda?
No, I'm gonna wait till I get the Switch.
Okay.
I don't want to pick it up on a Wii U and then whatever.
Right.
Because that's like the big Switch, It's like, oh, look at these new graphics.
No pun intended.
So I'm waiting for that, but
See if he's excited about League of Legends.
Are you excited about League of Legends?
Horizon New Dawn.
How is working with the shake joint?
It's great.
It's great.
I love the shake joint. They're good to me.
They are. Do they give you shit about esports all the time?
I feel like they respect my esports.
Do you think they really respect it?
Is Jake standing next to you?
No.
I think they did.
I don't think they respect it. I think they think it's weird.
I know Mike Soroy was watching esports this weekend.
Oh, yeah? That's cool. Mike's into anything, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
He's into anything. That's cool.
Hang up. Hang up.
All right, Tim.
No, don't even say bye.
No, I'm not going to just hang up on him. I'm not going to do that. I'm also not going to do that to my friend Tim. Tim, we need to get you on the podcast.
He already is on the podcast.
Well,
Man.
in real life, the one that 10 people listen to.
Well, 0 now.
Yeah, no one's listening anymore.
Were you recording the podcast live or something?
Yeah,
we just did a whole segment of computer repair.
Yeah, you helping
air.
my computer on the podcast.
Yeah, but are other people listening?
I hope so.
Well, how would I listen to it live?
Oh, we're not really live.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be
yeah.
it'd be
I
very
thought you meant,
delayed live.
Straight up live.
No. We're not live.
Okay.
We're using the ticket signal.
Yeah, we're on the ticket right now.
Well, I didn't know if on Twitch or some shit.
No, we probably should do that, but...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, Tim, I appreciate your help, man. Anything you want to say to our listeners?
You can go follow my podcast.
Okay, Tim, I got...
PG.
All right, say that again.
Go follow my podcast.
What's your podcast called?
It's The Center Ring. You can go www.tcr.com.
Austin just coughed. Say it again.
Just saying.
All right.
Just go to whatever podcast thing you do. Sort it by most listens, and it's probably the one above yours.
Okay. No, I don't. It might actually be.
You just gonna take that, Trey?
I mean, he might be right. He might be right on
He's
that.
probably right, especially after all this.
All right, Tim. We appreciate your help. Thanks for letting us call in. You can go back to your waifu, who's probably tapping her foot right now.
She doesn't care about me.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Tim.
It's already falling apart.
Doesn't even notice I'm gone.
Tim, no!
Oh no!
Everyone loves you.
I know.
You're Captain Trips.
Good luck, boys.
Thanks, Tim.
Peace.
Good luck with your bottom.
Hey, Tim.
Later. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, he's gone.
He died. Well, that was fun. That was killed some time.
Hey, did you see Congress just voted unanimously that by far this was the worst episode we've ever had, and it's not even over yet, Trey.
Did Trump get an executive order to cancel the show?
It's so topical.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that's
funny.
Topical, so topical. Oh my god, my mom just sent me a Newsweek article about
Is it about your computer?
No,
We should do another few minutes on that.
Everything I've said, whites elected him to stay. I'm not racist. I voted for a black president.
What?
So, this is something from Vicky, my aunt.
Oh
who's
no,
racist.
the crazy
The
racist aunt that you told me about.
And she sent a Newsweek article about...
But Newsweek is pretty left-leaning, Vicky.
Well, they sent it about Obama.
What? Is she losing it?
I don't know what's going on. Here. Newsweek closed its doors with a slam at Obama.
Yeah, Newsweek died years ago.
Well, it's saying there was a Newsweek article about Obama that he was bad and people only voted for him because he was black. That's the thing I'm getting right here. I mean, is this a real article or is it fake news?
Sad.
Is this fake news or?
It's got to be. I mean, you can decide whatever's fake news. You don't have to. You don't have to take anything at face value now.
Oh, Newsweek. What did I say?
You said Newsweek.
Oh, okay. So when did Newsweek die?
They stopped printing magazines 8 years ago.
So is this Newsweek article real? All right, hey, you tell me what you've been playing, what you've been up to lately.
Just toddling along at the end of Pokemon Sun. I was one hit away from finishing the Elite Four today and fainted. That's really about it. You know, I'm not playing much. Although I did some wacky stuff on Pokemon Red this weekend.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, have you ever heard of arbitrary code execution?
No, but
okay.
Explain it.
So normally, if you want to change the code of a game or something, you just open the file and you change stuff in the code.
Mm-hmm.
But on the 3DS, if you don't have it hooked up to anything, you obviously can't go in and change the code. But using a glitch or some sort of exception in the game, you can do what's called arbitrary code execution, which is where you alter the code from within whatever you're using. So that would be like going to an ATM and pushing a certain amount of buttons on the front, and you could alter the code or whatever.
I've seen that with Super Mario Bros. Super Mario World. Someone did that in the first level as like a speed run.
Yeah, that's how a lot of speedruns are done, through arbitrary code execution. So you know the missing number glitch, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows that, where you... So
that old chestnut.
Right. So what's going on is Pokemon Bank allowed you, starting last week, to transfer all your Pokemon from Red version into Sun version, and I wanted to bring my old team over, and I was real excited.
Gotta get the crew back together.
And so I sent 5 of them over, and I had an error on my last one, which was my glitch Mew that I got, because the game does not recognize it as a legitimate poke.
A poke.
Yeah. So I thought all hope was lost, and then someone on Reddit posted an enormously detailed, long, tedious, extraneous, basically an arbitrary code execution roadmap that you could do. And I at first was like, fuck this, whatever, I'm not going to do it. And then I was like, you know what? This could be fun. This could be, all day at my job I'm doing right brain creative stuff. And I was like, this sounds like a fun little logic puzzle to do.
Mm-hmm.
Took me 3 fucking days to do it, but I eventually did it, and it was just tons of times flying back to get missing number, and every time you do missing number, that alters a little bit of the code, and then you can go in and you duplicate an item after item after item, and then it makes your inventory mess up, and then you can, depending on the number of steps you walk, it gets you this certain item, and then you use the item, and then you have to set up your bag in a very specific way, and you have to keep going back to get missing number and multiplying items, and it took fucking forever, and I kept messing it up, but finally got it, got my Mew over there, and I was really proud of myself. I accomplished something for the first time in my life, Trey.
Good job. I'm glad you accomplished something for the first time in your life.
Got the crew back together. So, I guess, did you have to just kind of like those old codes back in the day where, hey, if you talk to, this one NPC, then fly here, and then... That's basically sort of like doing arbitrary code execution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was sort of like that. That's pretty cool.
I had to run it 5 times, and basically each time I would run the code with a certain different setup in my inventory, and each time it did that, it altered the ID number of the first Pokemon in the first box, basically, and so each one was a different digit, and so you have to go line by line, character by character, basically, to do that. It was nuts.
So I guess that's because you have to do it so many times. That's why it's so difficult, right? Or is
it's more tedious than anything. It's not necessarily difficult.
Because when people say it's so difficult, I don't know what that really means.
Yeah, it was very easy to mess it up, and I did several times. It's just a very tedious, where you kind of hold your breath and you gotta make sure everything's aligned properly. It was a fun little mess.
Did you have to like kind of move in the right direction, right way sometimes? Make certain steps.
Yep. Like it sounded like a fake, like
hey
dude, okay, if you talk to this guy, you walk 3 steps to the right, and then you go down and catch Pikachu, and like then you get to face off against Mew 3.
Yeah.
It's basically that.
One of those old chestnuts.
Yep.
I remember all those. We could talk about all those for days.
Yeah.
I did a whole video, actually 2 videos on my channel on sort of like Super Mario 64 and Pokemon were the 2 big like ones. Yeah. Like there's always a code to get Luigi.
Oh yeah.
You had to do like 500,000 different things and
beat the Elite Four 99 times on the 100th time.
You can't lose. You can't die. You can't.
Face off against Professor Oak. He gets you Peekaboo.
I didn't know this guy was a surfer talking.
Yeah, I mean all the cool kids I talked to that gave me code sounded like this.
Hey, where were you hanging out?
I lived in Malibu, and so everyone played like this, Trey.
They all played like that?
Yeah.
They all were cool surfer dudes playing on their Game Boys?
Yeah. Y'all, dude, just do some arbitrary code execution, and you can get your Mew 3.
I wish I grew up where you grew up.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I grew up in Auckland.
Auckland?
New Zealand.
Oi, Governor. I'm from New Zealand, eh?
It's really offensive.
They get the line me in the Governor.
Trey, stop. It's really offensive.
I found a hobbit over here.
I'm out of here.
His name is Frodo Baggins.
First of all, those movies take place...
In New Zealand?
No, in Middle-earth.
Middle-earth?
Yeah.
Where's Middle-earth?
I don't know. Middle of the earth, Trey. New Zealand is in our Earth. Oh, God,
is there Earth 1 or Earth 2?
Trey, you're still so sick.
I'm not sick!
Well, what do you keep coughing for?
Fucking slice your ears off.
I keep thinking this episode can't get any worse, and we just keep going down. Let's just see if we can.
Might be the worst.
Let's just see if we can just 9/11 this right into the. Now it's even worse.
There was a news story I kind of wanted to get to.
All right, let's hear it.
If you want to. If you want to do this.
Put it in me.
I want to put it in you.
Ooh.
So there's actually 2 news stories that kind of culminates into one.
Okay.
The first news story is that Square Enix and Marvel are going to team up to make some games. We talked
about this last week.
No. We said that there was going to be an announcement, but this is the announcement.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that
Kingdom Hearts, right?
No, it's going to be, they're going to make some, I think the studio that did Deus Ex is going to make a Guardians of the Galaxy game. Yeah. And the studio that does Tomb Raider, Crystal Dynamics, they're going to make an Avengers game.
Oh, kill me.
And there's also another news story. Deus Ex may take a very long vacation. It seems like Deus Ex, the game that came out last year, wasn't really, it didn't sell very well. People weren't talking about it, and it might take a very long vacation.
Is that like when my dad goes to the store for cigarettes?
He doesn't come home?
Yeah.
It might be like that.
Okay.
Honey, we're taking your dog on vacation.
Yeah, he's going upstate.
Upstate.
Live at a farm.
A farm, upstate. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like. So, I mean, we got Disney. You got Star Wars now. Like, EA is pretty much focused on Star Wars. You have Square Enix pretty much focused on Marvel. I mean, it could be good, it could be bad. I mean, we're kind of going into a thing where a lot of these big AAA games, why make a new property or something original when you can just say, hey, let's just do Star Wars or Avengers or Marvel?
Well, that's the idea behind all the sequels and and reboots and everything is why should us, the studio, risk all this money for some IP that may not catch on when we know that will. Even if it's shitty, people will still go see it, which I understand totally from a business point of view, but from an artistic point of view, it's balls.
And I love Star Wars. I'm not the biggest fan in the world, but I love it. I mean, I would consider myself a fan. And like Marvel, I'm fine with it. I agree that there's too many movies and it's too much, but I don't mind it. At least they're good quality. At least it's not like Transformers or it's something that's...
Are they good quality?
I think they're good quality.
Or is it just the same movie 65 times?
I mean, it's definitely the same kind of style,
different skin.
But yeah. I mean, the Iron Man movies are really good.
I mean, can we get a Chinese superhero or what, Trey?
Well, if might be because the whole Chinese market is dominating Hollywood right now, and a lot of the big, Hollywood films have to kind of bow to the Chinese and the Chinese markets. There's like a whole bunch of articles about how China is pretty much running the movie industry. Yeah. Because they're making the most money. Like, it's most profitable to put a movie over there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, a lot of it is now we're kind of taking our movies and forming them for the Chinese audience. So if you take a look at Transformers 4, if you watch that, there's product placement for Chinese whatever, services and goods.
Yeah.
It's all Chinese. And if you listen to, or if you watched the new Independence Day, there's like 3 references to like, thank God for the Chinese. Oh, thank God for the Chinese.
Well, we're spreading democracy over there.
I don't think so. So I mean, I guess that's good, but it could also be very bad because China is a communist country still, and we don't
sort of.
But they're very strict about what movies come in,
right?
And so we really don't want. I don't like the idea of forming our movies, so that they're suitable for Chinese audiences.
I know
they're I
they can make their
that.
own damn movies.
So I don't even know where I was going with that, but what was I going with that? Okay, yeah. So the Marvel movies, they're not like Transformers though. They have somewhat of a plot. Marvel movies do, and I think they do a really good job. I think they're quality films for the most part. Like Guardians of the Galaxy was great.
That was better because it was a little different. It broke.
Yeah, it was, and I think they Ant-Man was the same way, and Ant-Man. And the second Captain America movie was more of an espionage film. And yeah, and so I mean, I think they do a good job. And you got Spider-Man, you got the new Spider-Man game, which I'm excited for. Spider-Man's awesome, Spider-Man. And so I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing video games for it because you don't really see a lot of comic book video games except for Spider-Man and Batman.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be a thing where that's all you see. In like 10 years, It's only Star Wars and Marvel and Batman, maybe. Like that's not a world I want to live in. I don't think it's ever going to happen to that extent, but who knows? So I mean, that's not a good sign. I don't know. It depends where you want to go. I mean, it depends, what your mindset is. If you love Star Wars and Marvel, it's probably really good news. If you don't, it's probably bad news. If you really like Deus Ex and other games like probably Mass Effect and
crumbling the whole foundation.
It's not crumbling; it's changing. You'll still get your big franchises like Call of Duty and Madden.
Good,
but it's definitely changing, and I think should be a good happy ground. I'd like to see these games, but I don't want it to be that's the only thing we see. Because I was listening to a podcast on the way here. They're like, oh yeah, you could just reskin this to that comic. It's like, I don't know if I want that. Yeah. I don't really want that. I don't need everything to be Marvel. It's what Nintendo does. It's exactly what Nintendo does. Everything's Mario. Everything is Zelda. And they can make a new property. Like they almost made Splatoon a Mario game.
Yeah.
And and that's sort of, I guess, how they're going to probably do this. Is that, I got an idea for a game. Well, let's make that a Silver Surfer game. Or I got the Silver Surfer. Yeah.
What, where you just play as Silver Surfer?
Uh-huh. They had one of those for the SNES.
They did?
Yeah. Or just an X-Men game. Yeah, we just want to do an X-Men game.
X-Men game would be cool.
Yeah.
Like an Overwatch style X-Men game.
Yeah, that might be interesting.
Yeah.
So, Austin, what do you think about all this stuff?
I think it's good. I think some's good, some's bad.
I want to know all your opinions.
All right. I think we should level the village and put in a stadium there. Maybe we can get some big events to come in.
The Village Apartments?
Yeah.
That might be a good idea.
Maybe we could have, not like a Super Bowl or anything, but maybe like an NCAA like Final Four. I don't know. I'm just here for the people.
The people. Are you really here for the people?
The Soroy Memorial Sportodome. How about that?
The Soroy Memorial Dome of Sport.
You ever seen this?
No. Oh, yeah. I love the Magic School Bus.
Yeah, they're making a new show.
They are?
Yeah.
What is it going to be?
Reboot. Yeah.
What kind of, is it going to still be a school bus?
No, it's probably some sort of iPad or something.
Magic hoverboard. Yeah.
iPod, iPad. I don't even know anymore.
Hey kids, look at this iPad. I'm going to show you an actual video of the human nervous system. But Miss Fizz, you want to go inside his body.
And then they do it. They go into the butt.
They go upside that boy's butt.
They do have to come out of his butt.
They do.
Wait, what did they do in that episode?
No, they shrink down. They go inside his mouth while he's eating.
No, I know, but
Cheez-Its.
Do they come out of his butt?
Oh, I don't remember.
How
do they go out of his? What do they do?
I guess they.
What was the kid's name?
They went Ralphie, right? Ralph?
Was it Ralph?
Stomach, or did they go in Arnold?
It was Arnold. It was Arnold.
Okay.
And I remember the episode where they're in space and Arnold takes off his space helmet.
And he dies.
No, he doesn't die. His head would have exploded in real life.
That doesn't.
IRL.
No, his blood would have boiled.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. It's a good show.
It is funny.
It's a funny thing.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 episodes I remember. Was the Inside the Human Body and
Deep Sea. I had a Deep Sea Exploration Magic School Bus computer game.
I had the Human Body computer game.
Whoa, PC Master Race.
PC Master Race right here. Early 90s PC
We can
Master
run our
Race.
Magic School Bus games.
And Putt Putt Saves the Zoo.
And
Putt
Pajama
Putt Saves the Zoo.
Sam,
Yeah.
and what was the dog?
I don't know about the dog.
Oh.
I had Lego Island.
Oh, don't even get me started on Lego Island.
was
how much
tough.
I played that, dude. It was so tough.
It was really tough.
I couldn't shoot that guy, the Brickster, with
Me
all
neither.
the pizzas.
I know. I
He
tried
kept
to.
getting away.
I kept losing.
You know,
You
I'm
would-
going to download that when I get home and play
Okay.
some Lego Island. See if it's on Steam.
All right. Is it on Steam? Let me check that. Did you ever play Jungle Train?
I've never heard of Jungle Train.
Jungle Train was where you got to build your own train. It was really like archaic looking too. Like I look back, it's bad. But you had to build your own train, and you had to like find a diamond. You just had to like on this train, you had to click the little lions and the little
Yeah?
and you got to go on like this magic ride. And it was great. It was called Jungle Train.
Okay. I'm in on that.
Mm-hmm. And I know my friend always played Myst.
My mom and I used to play Myst.
Mm-hmm. What else? There was another game that was like kind of puzzles, and there was like a mad scientist, and a rat. I don't know if and they
I
switch
think I know what
brains.
you're talking about.
And
Is
then-
that Jumpstart first grade?
I don't know. But it was like some kind of like I forgot what it was. I don't think it was Myst, but it was something else. And it was the story that didn't make sense. One bright day in the middle of the night, 2 dead boys woke up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their swords, and shot each other. The deaf policeman heard the noise and came to arrest the 3 dead boys. If you don't believe the story is true, ask the blind man who saw it too.
How do you know that?
I don't know how I still know that.
That's really good though.
Thank you. It doesn't make sense.
So what were we talking about before the break?
The frickin' Marvel and Square
kill me.
Enix stuff. What do you think about all that stuff?
Hate it.
You hate
Out.
it?
Yeah, I'm out.
You're out? No more video games?
Yeah, that's the end.
End for you?
Yeah.
What would be the end for you? Like, where you're like, I'm just not going to play games anymore?
I don't think there would be any one thing that would just ruin all gameplay after that.
I guess, like, past stuff you'd still play, but, like, new stuff. Like, where you're just like, yeah, I'm not even going to buy anything else anymore.
Like if one thing happened that just ruined games for me forever.
Well, I'll give you mine if everything was on mobile.
Oh, okay.
Mobile
Well,
phones.
yeah, something like that. Yes.
Yeah. That would ruin it.
Or if
But-
they.
But, like, so, like, yeah, let's say every game is a Marvel or a Star Wars game in 10 years.
Okay, then I'm out. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
play some of the Star Wars games. I don't know.
You wouldn't play a Guardians of the Galaxy game?
I was entertained during that movie, but
Yeah.
I wasn't that entertained or.
You didn't like the raccoon? You didn't like
the
Groot?
raccoon was okay.
You don't want a Groot
Pop vinyl?
roguelike?
No, I don't.
You don't want a Groot pop vinyl or dancing Groot?
No.
You don't want a dancing Groot rhythm game?
Yeah, I'll play. I'll buy. I'll pay $99.99 to get a whole treasure chest of Groot coins.
Yeah.
And I can watch him dance for an hour.
God. Such an adorable little tree. Yeah, so yeah, it's all those stuffs and
Cool.
things. So that was a news story we talked about.
Yeah. Hey, did you see the price for the online Switch services?
It's like $20.
Yeah, it's like less than $2 a month.
Did you see the Super Bowl trailers?
No, I didn't. I heard there was going to be one. I didn't see it. Maybe I'm saving it for the Super Bowl.
All the hipster kids are playing it.
Well, good. That's all the inner city
All the inner city white
rich
kids.
millennial
Yeah. They're all going to the laundromat,
bringing
hanging out
their
in
games
school,
with them.
in class are playing.
You know what I am looking forward to? Like, sometimes I like playing games in the living room. Sometimes I like playing in my bedroom. And, like, I don't have to lug the Xbox, I unplug everything, and then lug it to my room, and then plug it back in. it'd be nice. You just buy a separate dock. I keep one in my room, one in the living room. Whenever I feel like going in my room, or if someone wants to watch TV out there, just pop it out, pop it back into my room in like 2 seconds, and good to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun time.
Fun time for the disabled.
Did you see? There's a German trailer, and the first shot is someone on the toilet playing.
No, it's pretty good.
That is really good because I think I always love those commercials because they show it in a way that no one is ever gonna play it.
Right.
And it's just like no lag in internet, and everyone's just, oh yeah, we're having fun playing it. No one's like, okay, well, you got that control. All right, has this synced up? It's not syncing. It's not syncing.
Hit the button, Karen.
You gotta hit it. You got same time, Karen. Yeah. So that's exciting. The freaking internet shit.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be so exciting.
Did you see the Portuguese commercial where they had like a developer screen on there accidentally?
Oh really?
Instead of showing a game, they accidentally left up like the debugging screen
no.
on the commercial. It looked real bad.
Did you see the new list of all the 100 games coming out for Wii U or the Switch?
No, I didn't bother looking. I figured they were mostly like
it's like
indie crap.
I'm still excited for just 2 games. Though I mean, ukulele might be on there. I don't know. I might still buy ukulele
we'll see.
on the PS4. I don't know anymore, man. How things are going with this PC stuff. I got Mass Effect. I got Far Cry.
Are we way soft on there?
How
low the thing is.
No, we're good, bro.
We good? Okay, it just looks weird. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we're fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We might have to re-record everything though. I got some Twitter questions if you want Twitters. Ask for some Twitter questions, and I got some.
Wait, I'm watching Phil Simms bumble around the field.
Oh no, what's he doing?
Look at him.
He needs to stop.
Oh, he threw the footballs.
Oh God, Phil Simms.
All right, hit me with some Twitters.
I hate Phil Simms. Do you?
I really enjoy the segment they do on him. I don't really
too.
have an opinion on him.
Yeah. So, Dr. Mike at Dr_Mike_H. What is your favorite genocide?
Well, let's see. Let's go down. We got Armenian. We've got Jewish Holocaust.
Mm-hmm.
And can you consider like the Genghis Khan stuff?
Sure.
What are we defining as favorite?
That's this question. What's your favorite genocide?
I know nothing about the Armenian genocide.
I don't know about it either.
I know very little about Genghis Khan. I guess the Holocaust.
I guess didn't Stalin kill a lot of people?
Yeah, he did. That's true. Yeah, he put a lot of people to work to death.
Mm-hmm.
He killed more than Hitler.
Yeah. We don't like to talk about that.
I don't know. I guess.
What's your opinion on Hitler?
Bad guy.
Yeah, that's probably a safe opinion.
I'll tell you my real opinion off air. Don't worry.
Okay.
He was a bad guy.
He was a bad dude.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on Hitler? All right, I'll take it. What's my favorite genocide? I like Cannibal Holocaust. That movie.
Okay, that was a movie though.
Yeah.
But they really killed those people.
They didn't.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know, man, what my favorite genocide would be. I mean, I know about the Holocaust, but I don't know.
Maybe there's one that so many people died that we don't even know about it, like thousands of years ago.
Maybe.
We
can only hope.
Hit me with another Twitter.
This is from Pinchers the Korean.
Oh, the crab.
Yeah, little Pinchers.
Calling in.
He said, all right, I'm reading his thing, okay?
Okay.
He said, if you were black, would you still like Chinese food just as much as you would if you were a genderqueer Australian Aborigine?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think any of those change your taste. I mean, I've never been a black man, but I assume their taste buds are the same. So yeah, I'd probably still like Chinese food.
Yeah, I'd probably like Chinese food too.
Fire away.
Geoffrey Holland says, how good is your micro? I guess he's talking about our micropeens.
It's a fine micropeen. It gets the job done.
Uh-huh.
Girls can only feel the first quarter of an inch anyway, so.
That's true. So, you see, all these people thought they were gonna, just send stupid joke questions. We weren't gonna read them. We're gonna read all of them.
Yeah.
All the questions.
We got more coming in. We're reading them all.
Darian McBee asks, when's Sun and Moon Review Part 2?
We've been working on it for a few months now, and it's coming.
It's coming, Darian.
Just hold your horses.
Just hold your fucking horses. And finally, Chris the Fields, our biggest fan, asks, hey, Trey and Austin.
Hey.
How do I seek revenge on 2 podcast hosts who said some mean things about me, asking for a friend?
I think what the best thing to do is find where they broadcast from and what time, and just bring us some snacks and, some treats. And what do you like, Trey? What do you like?
Man, like, what kind of snacks are we talking about?
Just whatever you want. They could bring us...
Like, get some chicken nuggets, some
Yeah.
nuggets.
There we go.
Nuggies.
That would really get some revenge.
Yeah. I think I would be really upset by some nuggets and maybe some, like,
Me too. Maybe
ice
a nice
cream.
foot rub.
Nice foot rub, nice back massage,
Ooh, here we go. Yeah.
I'd be really upset. I'd be really upset, and I'd be like, oh, you got us. You got us.
Does that answer your question?
I hope that answers the
Chris?
question. Chris the Fields. That's your real name.
It's not.
Probably not. Well, that's all for the questions.
Is that all for the podcast?
I think it might be all for the podcast. Next week, hopefully, we'll review Resident Evil 7, which I haven't played yet.
Yeah, me neither. I might just watch some videos. I got so much shit to do.
Me too.
Tuesdays, I got creative writing class. Wednesdays, I got
creative
this crap.
writing class.
Because I make story.
Can I be in this creative writing class?
Sure.
Where is it at?
SMU.
It's SMU?
Yeah.
You're just taking classes now?
Yeah.
Why are you furthering your education?
Wednesday, I have this crap. Thursday, I got improv. And then I auditioned for some extra thing at improv I didn't want to make, and I made it, so now I got to do double improv on Thursdays.
When am I going to see one of your improvs?
I don't know. We'll have a showcase in a few weeks.
I want to see
You
it.
can come see it.
I
Now
wanna
I got
see
practice on Sundays.
Can I pretend like I'm your agent? When
Sure.
I'm there?
Did you say Asian or agent?
Both.
Agent.
Agent. Your Asian agent.
What song are we going out on?
Oh, fuck off if I know. That's Super GamesCast 64. This is the show where we talk about the things and all the stuff. And Young Pope. We didn't even mention Young Pope
Oh my
today.
god. Well, I'm 2 episodes behind, so just cool it.
Look, Young Pope is about a pope who's young. I'm going to start a TV show called Sports Pope.
Okay.
Pope who's really into sports.
Oh, so he's not like the Pope of sports.
No, he's a pope who's really into sports.
Okay,
It's like Bob Stern if he was the pope.
I'm in.
Bob Stern Pope. Starring Bob Stern.
We already had Bob Stern Civ.
Hello, Father. Father, we have a hurricane in Taiwan. Yeah, that's great. Did you see what the Cowboys? They really need to get a guy on defense. Need to get a pass rusher. But sir, there's some natural disaster.
No,
going
the
on.
Australian Open's being played.
Look, hockey, MMA, hockey.
You should do it. You should take the creative writing class with me.
Okay.
Write Sports Pope.
How much is the creative writing class?
It's like $450.
What?
Don't tell my dad though.
Don't tell the daddy. Is it good?
It's very helpful.
It is. What are you writing right now that's creative?
I am working on my story.
Your story?
Yeah.
What's your story?
It's just an adventure story.
Am I in it?
You can be.
I want to be in it.
I'll squeeze you in.
I want to be in your story.
Okay.
I want to be a dragon.
You can't be a dragon.
Damn it. All right.
You're gonna be a people.
I don't want to be.
All right, we're gonna go out on Reese's Puffs because that's what I went to the store earlier and that's what I'm eating tomorrow morning.
Okay. Well, let me just do this whole thing. So this is the GamesCast 64. You can find us on all the things. We're on iTunes.
We're on IG. We're on TW,
We're on the TW, FB, Z5,
MS,
67. We're on Flickr Stick. We're on Twitter. We're on the
we're
Tumblr.
on Photo Bucket.
We're on Photo Bucket. Yeah, we're on
Flickr
Stick. Hopefully we do
Stickcam.
the Resident Evil 7 podcast next week.
You know we won't though.
Why not?
I don't know. It seems like half the reviews we've tried to do. If I'll do, let's do it. Let's commit to it and do it.
Let's do it.
And don't play Sims 2 this time.
Sims 2.
Because that's what happened last time, and then we ended up doing a Sims 2 review instead.
That's true. We did do that. I forgot. Yeah, so, like, comment, subscribe. I haven't really promoted this podcast that much. I probably should.
Yeah. Let's buy some ad space.
Follow us on all the things. And my Twitter is CrayTreyVids. Austin's Twitter is...
At Helen Smeller or at SportsSturm.
Okay. Be sure to watch Young Pope every weekend at the time that Young Pope is on HBO. Be sure to, vote for Austin in his campaign. How is that going?
Someone put a dead bird in my car.
Be sure to vote for Austin. Fight the power, fight the resistance, whatever. Until next week, when we review Resident Evil 7 on the Blowout Network, we're done.
These puffs in my bowl. Get ready. Here comes the drop. Here comes the throwdown. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. It's the flavor I savor.